Only on K2, an oceanside wedding proposal that ends in tragedy. The bride-to-be swept away by a sneaker wave.
This is a terrible story. It happened on Saturday at a place called Proposal Rock, which is between Lincoln City and Tillamook. K2 Salem Bureau Chief Melika Johnson is live in Salem, where the groom-to-be is trying now at this point to move on with his life, right?
Well, he sure is. Scott went to work today. He says he is just trying to get his life back on track. But this is a man who is still in a great bit of disbelief. After all, just 6 days ago, his fiancée was swept out to sea, and they were set to be married in 2 days at Silver Falls State Park on Saturday. On Saturday, Scott Napper was heading to Proposal Rock with 22-year-old Liefel Alfork to officially ask her to be his wife.
And it was supposed to be a special moment. We were supposed to climb Proposal Rock and get engaged officially.
Even though Scott and Liefel were set to be married December 6th, he'd never officially proposed to Liefel, a native of the Philippines he'd met on the internet 2 years ago.
We'd bought her wedding dress and bought all of her things that she needed to adjust to the climate.
They were behind Proposal Rock, walking on the sand when a 2-foot sneaker wave hit. Scott withstood its force. Liefel did not. He said she was, quote, just gone in a flash. He last saw her 30 feet out in the ocean. Her mouth was open, but there was no sound.
It was just extremely hard to lose her. One of the nicest persons or people I've ever met. She said things like, "Thank you for loving me," and was appreciative of everything I did for her. And as such, I'm going to miss her.
Search officials found Scott soaking wet, without shoes and a coat, prepared to enter the ocean and save his fiancée, a woman who just journeyed to Oregon.
I just can't say how horrible I feel about this whole thing. It's like the worst nightmare anyone could possibly ever imagine, it's just hard.
And Scott still has a Liefel's wedding dress along with her wedding ring. He is very torn as to whether or not to return her wedding dress, a cream strapless gown that he purchased at Macy's, or whether or not he should leave it in his closet. Live in Salem, Melika Johnson, K2 News.
Can't begin to imagine what he's going through right now. Melika, thank you very much.